James Charles seems to have transitioned from being a simple beauty YouTuber to becoming a controversy-making machine. From racism to transphobia to sexual interactions with underage boys, all kinds of allegations are surrounding the influencer.
Would have revealed their true ages, and therefore these conversations would have never happened in the first place, but I didn't do the research, and that is what is so embarrassing.
Welcome to the AF Empire channel, where we focus on influencers, stars, and famous people. If you're interested in this kind of content, then this channel is for you. Make sure to like this video, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on our recent uploads. Now let's get right into the many controversies of James Charles. Racist remarks. James got his first taste of major controversy soon after his first taste of major success. James became CoverGirl magazine's first ever male cover model, aka a cover boy, in 2017. And not too long after that, the influencer made a tweet that did not sit well with fans. The tweet was made prior to a trip to South Africa, and it read, "I can't believe we're going to Africa today. Oh my god, what if we get Ebola? James, we're fine. We could have gotten it at Chipotle last year." James often made tweets in which he spoke to himself in this manner. The tweet brought a lot of backlash with netizens, calling it stereotypical and degrading. James did not immediately back down and reportedly blocked any Twitter user who criticized him. He even made a tweet which said, "Block and move on, James, block and move on." However, soon the criticism became too much and James had to fold. The makeup influencer posted a lengthy apology and admitted that his remarks were offensive and degrading. He also admitted that he had a lot to learn and was hoping that his trip to Africa could fix his ignorance. However, he did not end up calling Africa a country in his apology, which made some users believe it might not have been as sincere. CoverGirl condemned the tweet and said that they do not support such remarks. However, the magazine did not break ties with James. Transphobic comments. In April of 2019, James uploaded a video in which vlogger Jeff Wittig did his makeup, and while the two were discussing sexualities, James admitted that he was not fully gay. His reasoning behind it was that in the past he had been attracted to some women and also some trans men.
I mean, no, there have been girls in the past that I thought were really, really beautiful. There's also been trans guys in the past too that I was really, really into for a moment in time.
Fans were very upset at this comment because James' comments attacked the legitimacy of trans men as actual men. His comments insinuated that because he was attracted to trans men, he must not be gay because such men were partly women. Fans labeled his comments transphobic and insensitive.
I am a guy, identify as a guy, but I still call myself a woman all the time, as a joke and stuff, but I do drag every once in a while. I have full nails, I have hair on occasionally. So it's for a lot of people, they'll see me as someone who's just pretty, as opposed to being a man, which is fine. That's how I like to see myself as too. It's just someone who's a pretty human being. Yeah.
This time, James did not bother to stand his ground and apologized via Twitter immediately. His tweet read as follows. In an attempt to explain the very complex concept of sexuality and mine in my vid today, I unintentionally implied that my trans brothers and sisters aren't valid. This is not what I was trying to say. You are valid in your identity. I apologize and should have chosen my words wiser. Dramageddon 2.0. One of the biggest controversies that James was a part of was labeled Dramageddon 2.0. It started in 2019 when James attended Coachella, where he promoted Sugar Bear hair vitamins. This product was a direct competitor to beauty YouTuber Tati Westbrook's brand Halo Beauty. Up until that point, Tati Westbrook had been an incredibly close friend to James, and James even referred to her as Mom because she was a mentor to him.
As you can see, I'm not in my normal studio setup, and I have an amazing special guest with me.
Oh my
beautiful, I'm not even gonna let you introduce
her.
My beautiful, amazing mother, Tati Westbrook. You guys, this woman literally is the woman of the makeup community, and
however, after James sponsored her competitor, Tati Westbrook took to YouTube to trash James. She said James never promoted her products because he said he didn't want to advertise supplements to his audience of teenagers, and yet did it for another brand. Tati further said that James was sexually manipulative and used his fame, influence, and power to impose his sexual advances on people.
You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior's not okay.
The situation escalated when another beauty YouTuber, Jeffree Star, tweeted, and whatever Tati said is true, and that James is a danger to society. Following the accusations, Charles posted a video titled "No More Lies." in which he apologized to Tati Westbrook for promoting her competitors, but denied all the other allegations against him.
To Tati and James Westbrook, I'm sorry for everything that is going on and everything that I've put you through over the past few weeks.
However, the tables turned completely a year later when Tati Westbrook uploaded a video in which she apologized to James and claimed that she was gaslit and manipulated by Jeffree Star and YouTuber Shane Dawson to spew hate and accusations against James. From that point on, the masses turned against Jeffree Star and in favor of James.
I'm sorry that I bought into any of their lies. Believing those lies and allowing myself to be gaslit into making that video is one of the biggest regrets of my life.
Pressuring Gage Gomez. James's 2019 Coachella weekend was full of controversies. His date to the festival was Instagram model Gage Gomez. After the event, Gomez came forward with allegations that James forced him into sexual situations, despite him repeatedly telling James that he is not gay.
He then started to begin putting a little bit of pressure on me, of getting to know me, like disregarding the fact that I told him I was straight. Because as you all know, this person 99.9, maybe even 100% of the times, goes after heterosexual men.
After the allegation had been expressed through several tweets and videos, James took to Twitter to defend himself via a lengthy paragraph which detailed the events of the weekend. James said that he and Gomez had been talking for 5 months prior to Coachella, and Gomez never said that he was straight. He further added that everything that happened between them was fully consensual. Grooming refers to forming a relationship of trust with underage individuals for the purpose of exploitation and abuse. And in February 2021, James Charles was accused of exactly that. A 16-year-old boy on TikTok came forward to say that James Charles had asked him to send nude pictures of himself via Snapchat.
I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see meaning my body. And after telling him, no, I'm not gonna send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of body hair and me flexing and stuff.
The boy showed nude pictures that James sent him as proof of the conversation. As is the drill, James took to Twitter to deny the whole thing. James said that the boy himself sent pictures of himself in the shower to James, further adding that the boy had claimed to be 18 years old. The accuser replied that James was lying, and that it says he is 16 in his TikTok bio. March saw the emergence of more allegations from minors stating that James had solicited nude photos from them and had sexually charged conversations with them. This time, James folded and took to YouTube to apologize to his accusers and their families.
First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing.
He's still stuck with his story that he did not know the age of the boys, but he admitted that the conversations came from a place of desperation.
And I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
He further added that he was not aware of his own coercing and influencing power being a celebrity, and that he didn't realize he was pressuring the accusers into doing such things as sending him nude photos.
In 2019, when I had my whole situation, I was accused of abusing my fame, money, and power to get what I wanted. And when I responded to that at the time, I said that that was disgusting and that I would never want to do that. And to this day, I still stand behind that sentiment 1000%.
Following these allegations, James lost his partnership with beauty brand Morph, and his YouTube channel had been demonetized and removed from the YouTube Partner Program. James's rocky journey continues for now, but for how much longer is anyone's guess. For more scoop on other famous YouTubers, subscribe to our AF Empire channel. See you guys next time.